Alrighty. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, beautiful. I love those fresh box feels. Bit of the crew magic tonight. All good, Peter. Understandable. I think a lot of the lads have been known to be watching from work. Nothing better than watching box breaks while getting paid for it, am I right? Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Because pretty keen. So tonight we've got box one with Emmett on the Fabled, Runeblade and Generic. Got Peter on the Mech. We've got Nathan on the Ninja. Josh on the Guardian, Warrior, Ranger. Peter's also on the Wizard and Raymond on the Brute. So, good luck, gents. Let's see how we go. Sadly, no, Declan. We sold the last slots off just before. But stay tuned for tomorrow morning, Declan. At 9 o'clock, I'll be putting up some ARC. We're going to be doing 2 full cases of ARC next week for funsies. So there'll be plenty of slots to go around next week. People have been quite interested lately, so I'm thinking about upping. We'll see how we go. If we can get through the 2 cases next week, then I might start doing a few more boxes. So, sorry bro. As much as I'd love to help you out. We've got a lot of newer lads that are loving the box breaks lately, so let's get amongst it. I think I might have to chuck myself some music on in a minute. Bit of carpet from my new carpet that's been laid. I've got a foil tripwire for the Ranger. Bear with me. You guys probably won't be able to hear it, but I need some tunage. Definitely not that. That is my wife's been on my Spotify. I'm sticking to that one. What a terrible sound. I'll turn it down a bit. Hopefully you guys can't hear that too much. Hopefully it's not bothering you. But it's pretty dull sitting here in silence doing this, so I need my tunes. Runeblade is on the board. Meet and greet foil, and we've got a snag. Alright. Our first M. Yes, no, that definitely was not my music. My partner actually works in disability care, and I believe that that's one of her clients' favourites. But weird thing is she hasn't worked today, so I hope she's not developing a taste for that music. Poor old Mech, not on the board yet. Foil Towering Titan, there we go. On for the Mech. Mech is on the board. Another increased attention. So far that's 3 foils, no, 2 foils for the Ranger and 1 for the old Guardian. If you guys can hear my children screaming. What's good about bedtime is at 7 o'clock, so on my box break night, I get away with bedtime and make my partner carry it all, so it's nice to have a break. Oh, boom! Shiana. Off the bat. Congratulations, Emmett. Got yourself a shapeshifter, my friend. Well done. Sleeve that bad boy. Geez, that's a pretty big hit early. Don't know if Emmett is on, but usually where there's a Shiana, there is a shard. So let's hope we can find that beautiful shard. So we'll put this one, where do we want to put it? We'll just put her there because we haven't got a slot for her. Well done, Emmett. Big hit off the bat. I like it. I mean, I usually like to build the suspense a little, but why not? What's going on with this bloody camera? Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to sit straight tonight. Well done, Emmett. Hitting the Shiana off the first box. Let's hope we can pull a shard now and break my my dry streak, because I just want to pull one. That's the only fable I'm yet to open yet. No matter how much crew I open. No, don't worry, Ryan. There'll be more. Where there's a Shiana, there's a shard. Mark my words. I'm finding that shard. Not the stuff you smoke and ruin your life over. Foil meet and greet. What the hell's going on? Why is this? I'll tighten this up a bit. Oh, there we go. It was a bit loose, but yes, Emmett. Wait. You, my friend, have a Shiana. Well done. Got to be happy with that. Foil high speed impact. So just so everyone's aware, last week Emmett bought Raya some slots. So that's the karma train, my friends. The karma train comes around full circle. Share some love, get some love back. Foil for Bolting Bolt, and we got a Coaxer Commotion. So I believe on this box as well, if I'm not mistaken, that Emmett's got the generic as well. So that's 2 Majestics and a Shiana Emmett's got so far. Well, Emmett, happy birthday, my friend. And now I know it was your birthday yesterday. I might have to chuck a little something in there for you myself. Who's your favourite hero, Emmett? Let me know so I can plan my gift accordingly. Foil Chokeslam. Oh, nice. Foil Mandible Claw. Don't worry, it's not going in the warrior slot. I'm just chucking it down whilst I load it up. You're going to need to get one of those like fixed camera things, because this one's just getting a bit loose in its old age, I think. Viserai. Viserai, eh? You mean this guy? I'll see what I can do. Got the perfect thing in mind for you. Foil flying kick. Oh, my cat's eye. How I do love my cat's eye. Oh, and my Dory. Oh, nice hit for the wizard slot. Foil gauge the ages. Tongue tied. A very handy card to have. Hey Emmett, now you've got a Shiana. Sorry, that's just the gauge the ages. Don't worry, I'm finding a shard today, Ryan. Now you've got a Shiana, Emmett. I'm going to have to challenge you to a bit of a duel. I myself have been looking to build a Shiana deck. Now you have a Shiana. I say to you, let's both build a Shiana deck and verse each other for funsies. Because why not? A deck that is yet to be unlocked. I've been quite intrigued by it. Because if someone can make Shiana work, it'll blow our minds. It'll make flesh and blood history. It's a sign. I was just thinking today about building it. Now you've got one. So I feel like this dream must now be shared between us both. Let's make Shiana good again. Oh, we've got a foil Techlevescence Workshop followed by a Brute Massacre. So we're trying to find a Eye of the Beast tonight for Raymond. He's a short one. So he's got all of his Brute slots just for that buy. Sounds good to me, Emmett. Have you got a cam set up, brother? Might get some Discord love going. Nice, nice. I myself am an ex-MCG player, so let's see how we both can go. Word of advice though, don't bother building the ones on the net because they clearly don't work. Foil Rushing River, followed by a Flood of Force for the Ninja. Someone goes to me, oh, you know, just check out some net decks for a Shiana. And I was like, well, obviously they don't work, so there's not much point in doing that. So I'm going to have a play around and learn the mechanics of her a bit and study some cards. Probably one of the perks of box breaking is I'm pretty well affiliated with a lot of the cards, so I sort of know what they do and I can think about things that might be effective. See if it works, probably not, but never know. Foil Torrent of Tempo. Oh, get yourself a camera, my friend. Jump on some online armory events. Three for the mech. Get a camera, dude. I just got a I can't remember what I got now. It's some recommended webcam. Doesn't make my computer lag. This one, so I like it. The fancier ones seem to make it lag. Get that and just an arm to hold it, and you're good to go, really. Ah, she has to be right. She's all the arrows in one. It's just no one can get her to work. We could be those guys. Full barrage and a big horn. I think we can do it. Now let's not forget, I have opened crew before and got a legendary and the Krunic in the same box, which is, you know, pretty badass. Maybe we can pull it off. We'll find out. But there is a shard in this case tonight, people. I can feel it. There is a shard waiting for us. Foil Out for Blood, followed by a Plasma Purifier. Not too shabby. I posted your tunic off this morning as well, Raya. So should get to you fast. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm still pretty confused as to how to say it. I think it's Raya. I don't know. If not, that shall be my nickname for you. Foil Combustible Courier. Like Ferrari without the fee. Rari. Okay. I can remember that. Rari. That's easy. I have a best friend called Ari. I just put an R in front of it. Rari. Or R-I, I guess. Rari. Yeah. Box 4, you reckon, Peter? Alright. I mean, look. I'm happy to give anyone the shard. I just want to open one to say that I've opened one of every single Fable. However, the shard, know how much crew I've opened. Oh, nice. Foil Benji. I like it. It just avoids me. It's just really, the shard's killing me. I mean, I'm starting to sound like a addict here. The shard's killing me. Very nice. Let's look at a close up of that. Look at those eyes. Beautiful. I think that's one of my favourite things about the foil cards in Flesh and Blood is the eyes. They just always, I don't know, just look amazing. Let's see. Yeah, even Shiana's got it. Look at that. Beautiful. The best thing about Flesh and Blood, foil eyes. Foil Predatory Assault. Oh, nice. And a Chain Lightning hanging on the end there for the Wizard. I think it's yours, Peter, if I remember correctly. A couple of Majestics for you, mate, in the Wizard slot. Hopefully that helps build your deck. Alrighty, give me a second while I line these up. But before I do, let's just quickly protect this bad boy. Beautiful. Let's get your piles together. What are you issue on there? Emma's on the Emmet is on the Room Blade and the generic as well. Oh, no, I'm knocking over my posts. Stay there. Peter's on these too. Warrior. Josh. Using the ninja, Nathan. Alrighty, box 1 down, well done Emmett. Box 2, we've got Nathan on the Fabled Shapeshifter, Peter on the Mech, Nathan on the Ninja, Josh on the Guardian, the Warrior and the Ranger, Raymond on the Brute, Emmett on the Room Blade, Peter on the Wizard, and Emmett also on the generic. Good luck. Alright, as I said, I don't care what box it's in, but I'm finding that shard. It is coming out. Said every addict ever. Let's go. So if any of you didn't hear before, next week we'll be doing 2 full cases of Arcane Rising. and see how that goes. Increase the supply for the demand. Won't be something to do all the time, it's just going to be a once every now and again thing. We might chuck an extra case in for funsies, foil combustible carrier. And I know that a lot of people are chasing Arcane at the moment for those beautiful CNCs among other legendary equipment. So we'll do a tour of those next week. So 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, automatic. No worries, Emmett. Have fun at work, man. Yeah, so if you want to get amongst that, foil meet and greet. Posts will go up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. They are automatically scheduled now. I set them and I forget them, and they post and do my willing. Foil rousing Aether. Looks pretty badass. See, it's all in the eyes. It's all, look, I like the little foil on the face tat there. That's sick. Anyway, I digress. And it's like, yeah, I got my legendary. I'm out. Well done. Oh, nice. Foil Talishir, the Lost Prince, and a Plasma Purifier. That's 2 Plasma Purifiers now for the mech. Oh. So this here is the weapon that we're going to have to run with our Shianas, because I think it's about all she can use. Could be incorrect, but there you go, another sign, a Foil Talishir and a Shiana to the same person. The Flesh and Blood gods are telling Emmett to build Shiana. Can we break the code? Can we make her good? For emerging dominance. Got a foil Heron's Flight. Not the best Majestic, but nonetheless a foil. Hope everyone's keen this weekend for a few skirmishes. I myself will not be able to attend mine because I moved it to the Sunday and I'm only available on the Saturdays, and really don't want to drive too far because I'm slack. Foil Cindering Foresight. Also, guys and girls that are watching, much love to everyone that helped Unplugged Games out during the floods. They really got hit hard, so oh, nice foil plasma barrel shot. Love that foil equipment. Foil Predatory Assault. Oh, nice. And a little mangle hanging on the end for the Guardian. Probably still to this day my top 3. Definitely my top 3 for favourite art. Can zoom in. There we go. The old hole in the head. I actually want to get the playmat, but I don't know what sort of ridiculous price people are asking these days for them, so maybe when I'm rich. Oh, and my daughter's not happy about going to bed. as she is not happy most nights to be going to bed. Merely reinforcing that she's tired. Foil Dauntless, another Coax of Commotion. That's two. Which is, I'm pretty sure is a pretty utilised card these days. Foil Pathing Helix. Foil Increase the Tension. That's a generic. I think I put a few of those in the Guardian. I hope I didn't. I don't know. I'll double check later. I won't waste your valuable time. We're here to open cards and not go back through them, aren't we? Foil Emerging Dominance. Oh, wrong pile. Foil Flying Kick. Alright. Ooh, Foil R Smash. Again, not one of the best Majestic foils, but it's a Majestic foil for you, Raymond. Not the Eye of the Beast that we're chasing for you, mate, but we'll get it. Trust me, we'll get it. Foil Tyrant of Tempo. Well, box 2 has been a bit boring so far. Oh, there we go. Tunic for Emmett as well, I believe. Yep, Emmett, you got yourself a Tunic and a Shiana. Wow, that's impressive. The Karma train is coming full pelt at Emmett tonight. Well done. Yeah, look, I'm shocked. Holy heck. 2 legendaries out of 2 boxes so far. You can't make this stuff up. I'll put that there just so we can bask in its ambience. What do you reckon of that, Rari? Oh, I think it went to someone pretty deserving, don't you? Now, let's find that shard. I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Tonight, I am going to pull 2 legendaries and a fable. You heard it here first, folks. Out of 1 case, I will pull 2 legendaries and 1 fable. Think good things happen. Is it the law of attraction or whatever it is? I don't know. I'm making things up now. Foil hit and run. Ninja's getting some cards. They're just not the cards we want. Foil Mavorian Skies. Ooh, nice. Spoils of War. Always a handy card to have. Especially now everyone's on Casso. Foil Flying Kick. Oh, nice. Twinning Blade. Another good card there for the Warrior. See, when I first started playing, and Twinning Blade was like one of the most sought after expensive cards. Foil Bittering Thorns. Alright. 2 boxes, 2 legendaries so far. I mean, she's all go tonight. Alright, bear with me and we'll put this away and open some more. We got here. Alrighty, time to share some love out, damn it. Next we've got Raymond on the Fabled and the Shapeshifter, Peter on the Mech, Nathan on the Ninja, Josh on the Guardian the Warrior, Raymond on the Brute, Sean on the Ranger, Nick on the Runeblade, Raymond on the Wizard, and Peter on the Generic. Alright, let's go. See if how many I can keep this roll going, this streak of awesomeness. I feel like we maybe will get a foil Majestic Equipment and possibly a shard in this box. We're getting one of the two. I don't care what it is. We're getting one. And then a shard in the last box at least. Foil Mavorian Skies. Ooh, nice. Foil Aetherses for the Wizard slot. I must admit, I have not opened many of those bad boys before in foil. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, Wizard slot's getting some good cards tonight. Foil Barraging Bighorn. Foil Swing Fist Think Later. Come on, stay in your squares, cards. I haven't opened in a while. A barcode. I used to always open the barcode misprints. Not opened one of those in quite a long time. LSS must have picked their game up in quality assurance. Foil Overblast. Another Twinning Blade. Oh, nice. Foil Ira and a Rune Blade Barrier. That was a good pack. I feel like we haven't hit many of the main staples tonight. Better pull a couple, eh? Foil push forward. Foil Reaping Blade. Does anyone play Reaping Blade these days? I haven't seen many people play it. Foil Sleep Dart, another Gaze the Ages, that's two. One in foil, one non-foil. Wizard slots kind tonight. What am I doing? What am I doing? Foil Consuming Volition for the Rune Blade. Foil Crane Dance. Rari, at least on the upside, you can still brag to Emmett that your tunic's shiny and his are not. Righteous Cleansing. I'm hoping that the guy for Righteous Cleansing and what's the other card that's on? Oh, I can't remember. I pulled it before. Becomes a hero, because that'd be one badass hero. Massive dude with an axe. Doesn't get much more Guardian than that. Foil Snapback. The other foiled Mandible Claw. There you go, Raymond. Got yourself a set of Mandible Claws in the foil tonight. Still haven't got that Eye of the Beast that we're looking for you. We'll get it. Told you I'd find you one, and I'll find you one, my friend. Foil Blessing of Serenity. Where's this bloody shard? Foil Push Forward, non-foil Mandible. Foil Dauntless. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. It wasn't your Eye of the Beast, but we got your foil Skullhorn, Raymond. I mean, that's cool. Don't worry, we'll still find you your eye. There's one of our foil equipment cards we're looking for. Pretty happy with the boxes so far. They've all given us something spicy. Foil Overblast. Bit more of that wizard love there. Foil rolled up. Oh, and a gambler's gloves. Nice. Two decent majestic equipments. There we go. Who's on the generic on this one? Peter, get yourself some gambler's gloves. Got some pretty good cards tonight, my man. What other spice can we get? Unified Decree. Yeah. Foil Out for Blood. Alright, we got a couple of good things there. It wasn't a completely shit box. So we got some nice little spice. Peter, you've got a bit there, a bit there. What else have you got? That's Nathan. Josh on a few slots there. Josh is on those two. Got Nick on that. We've got Sean. These all just going in the card holder, guys and girls. Who's on the wizard? Raymond. He's on the wizard, and Raymond is also on the brute. Alrighty, let's open the shard, shall we? Peter, this is it, mate. Can we get a shard in the fourth box? You're also on the mech. We've got Nathan on the ninja, Josh on the guardian and the warrior, Raymond on the brute, Sean on the ranger, Nick on the room blade, Raymond on the wizard, and Peter also on the generic. See what we can do. Very unlucky on the generics for the second two boxes, mate, with that tunic coming out at the start, as well as the Shiana for the Fabled slot. But it's time for me to find my shard, because I'm sick of not pulling it. Alright, let's do this. Foil Predatory Assault. Foil Springboard Somersault. Nice, we've got a Rattle Bones. Or the Rune Blade. It's a handy one. What do we got? Oh, a foil redliner. That's different. Don't think I've really pulled many of those. I mean, I know it's just a foil rare, but there we go. Foil. Oh, look at that. We've got a bit of a misprint. And we've got a magnetic shockwave. Raymond, I'm going to just chuck this in a sleeve for you, mate, because this is a very nice misprint for you on the Swing Fist. If you can see the misprint in the foil, see all the speckles? It's all through the bottom. It looks a lot better in person, but all those speckles are foil. Keep an eye for that one, Raymond, if you're watching, mate, because misprints can go for a decent penny on some of the trading sites. I myself have a few misprints in my folder, just because I can. So why not, right? Foil Tyrant of Tempo and a Stamp of Authority. I mean, the thing I like about misprints is you can usually guarantee that you've got a one-of-a-kind card. Because, you know, ink spillages don't happen exactly the same on every card. It's even cooler when you can line a few misprints up to the whole ink smear or ink spill. Difficult feat to achieve at times, but still cool. Foil Out for Blood. What packet has my shard? Are you in here? Ooh, foil Twinning Blade. Very nice. I think there was a time where this card was in foil, like super duper expensive. Now they're just after that alt art. Guess it always comes down to that playability though, doesn't it? Foil Reinforce the Lion. Ooh, and an Absorption Dome. A couple of hits there for the mech. Foil Rousing Aether. Foil Push Forward. Foil Taclevescent. Oh, nice. Bizotronic Model I. Not a bad hit. Man, mech did quite well on this box. 3 Majestics for the mech on this box so far. Good old mech never gets the love. Foil Zen State for the Ninja. Oh, I'm getting worried. I haven't pulled that Eye of the Beast for Raymond yet for his brute slot. Might have to buy him one at this rate. Foil Rune Chant. People love the foil Rune Chants. Alright, we've got half a box left to find my shard. Otherwise, the search continues. When will I have to stop searching? When? Foil workshop. Foil sleep dart. Another foil sleep dart. No more sleep darts. I don't know if you're watching Sean, but let me know if you're after any ranges in particular, mate, because you've been buying ranges a bit lately and you haven't had much luck, so let me know what you're looking for, because I'd like to help you out if you're building something in particular and looking for something in particular. Oh, nice. Foil KO. Another one. Another card I don't think I've opened many of. Raymond, it's giving you everything for the brute except for the one you want. So for anyone that's online watching now that wasn't here before, to get in on the box breaks, at 9 o'clock every Saturday morning, the box slots go up. First in, best dress, comment, $6 flat posts, as many slots as you want. You keep everything of that class. Hence why people look at the brute, keep all the brute, etc., etc. Next week we'll be doing 2 full cases of Arcane Rising to try and find those amazing CNCs. We had a foil CNC last week. Snag. We hit a snag. Yes, we have a snag on the way in the path of finding my shard. Yeah, so 2 cases next week. We had a foil CNC last week, and I believe we also found an eye fabled last week. So someone picked himself up a $15 fable, which is always a good feeling. I wouldn't know. I've never hit one myself in the box breaks that I used to partake in. Yeah, so get amongst it. You too can open some legendaries for a reasonable price, or if you're anything like me, not open anything and just get junk. I seem to only pull decent cards for people when I open them. For myself, sadly, I don't pull myself very good cards at all. I open a lot. It's a couple of times now I think I've opened full cases for myself and not even pulled a legendary, so I give my luck to the masses. Tonight I gave it to Emmett apparently. Pitfall Trap. Alright guys and girls, this is it. Here's my shard in this pack. Or is it not? Will my curse continue? I think so. The odds are not in my favour. Alright. I can confidently say I do not think that was a shard. It's a foil copper. The gods still continue to tease me with that fabled. It's like, here, just buy one, bro. No, I don't want to buy one. I just want to open one. Don't want to keep it. Just want to open one. Anyway, everybody, thanks for those that partook tonight. Congrats to those that hit some decent stuff, especially you, Emmett. 2 legendaries in one night's pretty good. Well done on a Shiana and a Tunic. And yeah, just remember tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp, automatic upload for next week's breaks. We'll be doing 2 full cases, so 8 boxes of Arcane Rising Unlimited. Get amongst it. And until then, Pub Daddy out. Peace!